Happy Friday. Welcome to the All About Favor channel. I am your host, Pastor KZ. And those of you who have subscribed, thank you for your continued support. And those of you who are new watching, you never watched the channel before, you're just coming back watching again, please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will be alerted whenever I post a new video. And I also encourage you to hit the thumbs up at the end of the video, like the video, share it with other people, and put some comments down in the comments section below. Also, please like it, share it, and comment on the video, and subscribe if you have not. I have a promotional going right now. For the person who get me to 6,000 subscribers, you will get a coffee mug, be it male or female. And for the person who gets me to 6,001, you too will get a coffee mug. Just remember, everybody, send me an email with your address, walkinfavor61@yahoo.com. And that is walk, W-A-L-K, with the letter N, favor61@yahoo.com. Let's get into it on this Food for Thought Friday. All this week, we've been following up talking about soulmate choices and confessions. Since you made a choice to be with him or be with her, but now you're bored, you're feeling stagnant, you're feeling stuck, there's really no real reason for you to be there, is there? I have a question for you on this Food for Thought Friday. Why do you stay? Don't tell me for my children's sakes. Those of you got grown and gone children, don't say that to me. Next thing, tell me the real reason. And don't just say, oh, I don't have any other options. I don't want to be by myself. I'm too old to start over again. How about this? We got a good understanding, Pastor KZ. He understands me. We just got a good understanding. We're good friends. We companions. You saying all of this stuff, but deep down, you know you want more, don't you? Anybody watching today want more? Some of you saying, Pastor KZ, I've been married over 30 years. I've been married over 40 years, 50 years, 20 years, however. Some may even say it after 5 years. One thing you will confess that you know for sure. After this one is over, and whether he die out or she dies, I am done with marriage. Never, ever gonna walk down that aisle again. Never will I take a vow again. Had my marriage time, done with it, just want to be free. Can't wait to be free. What did I start Tuesday off with when I said, death and life is in the power of the tongue? Some of you only staying in that marriage waiting for them to die. That's when you know you'll be free. Lord, I don't know when it's going to be. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to shed some tears sitting up there on that front row. But Lord have mercy, when I leave that cemetery, I'm going to be free. Is that anybody? That's just food for thought for you on this Friday. I just came on here for a brief second just to get you to thinking. See, anytime I stir up an emotion in you or I bring something up that you say, oh, Pastor KZ, that's horrible to say that. Is it horrible, or is it because I'm speaking the truth? I'm saying something that you really want to say out loud, but you don't. You wouldn't dare say it. Some of the things that you feel inside your heart, you wouldn't dare verbalize it. But you can write it in your journal. But the reason you don't say it is for a number of reasons. You've been brainwashed and taught that you keep all of that stuff inside. Just endure with it, baby. Just stick it out. Stick it out. And for you women, have your grandmothers and great-grannies and mud deals and big mamas told you, well, baby, long as he paying the bills, you just get on in there and put up with him. Raise them children. Well, the children gone now, Granny. Now what? I don't want to be here no more. I'm tired of this. I don't feel like I got no life. My whole life has been surrounded with the kids. Now the kids are grown, gone, and married. And I'm still here with this guy. And I'm just not happy. He don't do it for me. Well, baby, you got a stable home. You got a good situation, because it's rough out there. It's trying to start all over again. You know what, y'all? I get Granny now. I get Muddy and Big Mama and them. I get where they're coming from their mindset, because, they're in their 70s and 80s. But let's say you are still a vibrant, you just 50 years old. You got what, 25 more good years to not have arthritis take completely over? You want to travel. You want to do some things you didn't have an opportunity to do. And this person I'm with don't want to do any of those things. All he want to do is stay on that couch in that recliner chair watching TV till he go to sleep. We don't talk to each other. We don't do anything. We don't even go walking around the block together. My dear, I don't want to be here no more. I just get dressed, put on my clothes and makeup, and I go to the mall. I do different things. I'm doing everything by myself anyway. Just food for thought on Friday. Since you made that choice, since we're talking about choices, and I said to you yesterday, are you willing to acknowledge something? Are you ready to make that confession? I didn't say leave your marriage. I'm just saying you're trying to help yourself. You're trying to get your emotions in check and get your mental health in check and well-being. Are you ready to journal something? Are you really ready to put something real in your journal and be honest with yourself? Some of you're wearing masks. You're living a lie, okay? You're not looking at the person in the mirror. You know what? I love to use this illustration, and this illustration is in one of the chapters of my book, Get Right, Get Real, that will be on Amazon within the next maybe 45 to 50 days, because it's already ready to go. Mask wearing. I use this illustration about how we as women put on makeup. We go through all of the steps of putting on foundation. And listen at the words: foundation, makeup. Concealer, meaning you're hiding your blemishes, hiding them, concealing something. We're using makeup to enhance who we already are, because we're already very beautiful queens with or without makeup. The makeup just enhances us, So when you're at the end of the day removing the makeup and doing all of your steps to moisturize and cleanse your face, still that same woman who was made up and looking beautiful before is that same woman staring back at you in that mirror right now with a clean face, with nothing on the face, nothing to conceal anything, no hiding now, no hiding blemishes that you might have, little dark spots you may have, or light spots. I have one here that's concealed. You can't see it right now, but you're the same person that you was with the makeup on. So why are you still not happy? When are you going to just stop for a moment and say, yes, there's some things I can't go back and change. I can't go back and correct some mistakes I made, some dumb decisions I made. Hey, we made them all. Those of us who's lived long enough to get beyond our 40s and 50s, we have made some mistakes. We have done some things we may have some regrets about. We have made some choices that we wish we didn't. I get it. I am a part of you. You're not in this by yourself. I've made some bad choices, bad decisions. I even walked the lady that shared the letter email on Tuesday, when she said, I knew that day the day of the wedding, I should have stopped it. I knew I was marrying the wrong person. Pastor KZ have done that before. I knew that I shouldn't have walked down that aisle. I knew when I put that dress on and the rain just started pouring down rain. I knew I shouldn't have walked down that aisle. My mama even said to me, girl, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. And you don't want to hear it then because you're younger. And like I tell people, the woman that I was at 28 is certainly not the woman I am now. And I know some of you, the woman that you were when you was in your 20s and your 30s, surely you're not that same woman in your 40s, 50s, and up. Surely you have evolved and changed. And I know I have. Thank God for growth, though. But it's good that you can look back on that and learn from that. And you know something? Sometimes the things that we learn from is beneficial, because now you know that I will never do that again. That I learned from. So some lessons you have to learn them. You just have to learn them by going through them. Can't nobody tell you nothing. And I'm saying we all, that includes myself, make choices. But my question to you, why are you still there? See, sometimes, y'all, let me say this, and I'm going to be very transparent, because Pastor K, I'm transparent. I'm not one of those people, oh, I'm private. No. When I see people who are super, super private, it's okay to keep things back. I'm not saying just be an open book, but some things you're transparent on simply because it ain't nothing, no big deal. I want to be very transparent about something. I just don't see no point in staying somewhere you don't want to be no more. And like I said, I'm not speaking to women with small children and people in that kind of situation. And I'm not speaking to my elders who have been in marriages 60 years, 55, 50 years. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about you younger generation who just do this because you are you don't watch these videos on YouTube about these big old weddings and all of the big cake, the parties and all that. Honey, after all of that is over and you don't spend all the money on that, you still got to live, and you got to still now be in the marriage, because the wedding party, the wedding day, all of that is over with. The pageantry of that is over. All of the pretty dresses and changing of clothes and this here $5,000 cake you done spent. And how you gonna do all of this, spend all of this money, and y'all either can't afford a honeymoon, or you go on your honeymoon and come back and you got to live with somebody. Or you going to an apartment. Some of that money you spent should have went for a down payment on a house, boo. Just thinking out loud, it's Food for Thought Friday. But in being transparent, remember the other day when I was talking about people who are on the rebound or have been in rebound relationships, to be transparent. You know what? I found myself in a rebound relationship one time, and I knew in my heart, this is not going nowhere. And you know, one of the hardest things I had to do was break a man's heart and tell him, I don't feel you like that. And rather than hurt you down the line, I need to walk away. I just need to walk away from you. And that was one of the first times I saw a man actually shed tears of hurt, because I knew that man loved me, but I wouldn't have been a good wife at that time for him. Because as I said, I'm not the same woman as I was in my 20s and 30s and 40s. I've grown. But looking back on it, hindsight 2020, you know, he's come to me and said to me many times, and now he's happily married, beautiful wife, grown children and stuff. He said, you know what? You did me a favor. You did the right thing. At the time, I couldn't see it. I was just walking in hurt. But you did the right thing, because you leaving me opened the door for somebody to come in my life who could love me. And that's all I'm saying, y'all. You got options. You making choices, but you don't realize not just being selfish, thinking about yourself. Consider the other person that's involved in this. Because as I said, some of you, if you give that person, free them, you thinking you being free, but you're freeing them also to move on with their life. Because maybe you helping them do something that they wanted to do that they couldn't do. Y'all just think about it. It's Food for Thought Friday. Like I say, you have choices to make. If you're not with your soulmate, there's an opportunity to go get them. Maybe you haven't met them yet. Have a wonderful Friday. Go have some fun today, this afternoon, this evening when you get out from work. Go and grab some dinner somewhere. Watch a movie. Maybe go bowling. Just do something fun. Just even a walk around the neighborhood, or go to the beach and watch the sunset. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you back tomorrow for a quick pop-in. Thank you for watching.